So have you ever considered purchasing new construction? If so, I bet you might have several questions. There's a lot that goes into new construction. So in this video, I'm going to be taking us through two neighborhoods, two communities in the Hickory area of Chesapeake that are in their final phases of new construction. We're going to be looking at some townhomes as well as single family homes. So stay tuned. So hello and welcome back to another episode of Real Estate in the 757. So today we are going through Hickory Manor and also Hickory Landing, and both of these are located in the Edinburgh area of Chesapeake, and both of these have new construction, different models that are available. There are townhomes and also single family homes throughout Hickory Manor, and then single family homes over in Hickory Landing. So stick around because I'm going to show you the area of these communities, and I'm even going to be taking us inside some models. So new construction is its own beast. There's a lot to know when looking into purchasing new construction. And the first thing we like to share with our clients is, even though you're buying new construction, it's still in your best interest to have an agent like me to go with you and assist you. And typically you can get some closing cost assistance. However, the con there is that you have to use their lender in order to get any closing cost assistance. We also want our clients to know that the initial list price that you hear them give you is truly just the baseline cost. On general, you should anticipate adding about 10% on top of that, because you very well are probably going to want to add in some of the upgrades that they're going to tell you about. And you know, the home may not come with all of the appliances and things like blinds, window treatments, simple things like the garage door opener, ceiling fans even, well pumps for a sprinkler system. Those can all end up being upgrades. So you just need to plan on pretty much spending more, and that's just a given. So let's start in Hickory Manor first. This development has both townhomes and single family homes. However, they all fall under the condo umbrella, not simple ownership that your typical single family homes will fall under. So you are going to have a condo fee, and that's between $150 and $165 here at Hickory Manor, depending on whether you have a townhome or a single family, and then also an HOA fee of $55. It does have a great fitness center and a pool, as well as this great playground for all the little kids to enjoy. So that's good, but you just need to know that you do have those additional fees. They offer many different floor plans, and the models are just to die for. They have each one staged so beautifully. I really enjoyed walking around each of the models. The townhomes start in the 340 range, have anywhere from just over 1,800 square feet upwards of almost 2,300 square feet, and they do also have a single car garage. The single family homes offer 3, 4, or 5 bedrooms, ranging anywhere from 2,200 square feet to a little over 3,200 square feet. And these single family homes start in the low to mid $400,000 range, and some models are also going to have a first floor master. Now, another con is that most new developments are going to build as they are selling the lots. So there aren't usually many ready to go right now and move into. So you have to add in some additional time for them to build, whether starting from scratch or perhaps it's already, somewhat developed and they've got to finish it. But typically 3 to 6 months to build is pretty average. And that just isn't going to work for everyone. And then the weather and other unforeseen circumstances can delay that move-in date. But the flip side is that you get to pick out everything. The flooring, the countertops for your gorgeous kitchen, your bathrooms, what style and color of your kitchen cabinets, all the way down to the hardware, the light fixtures. So just it can be a little bit overwhelming, I'm sure, but oh my goodness, how fun. I just think that would be really exciting to be able to pick out all of those special touches. And they do have several models and floor plans to choose from. So just so many different things to enjoy and look at. And these, the developments have these great models for you to walk through and see some of the differences and finishes and things that you get to choose. And they're going to guide you through all the various choices, what's standard, what's considered an upgrade, and they'll walk you through it and what each one costs. All right, so now we are in Hickory Landing, and this community is truly all just single family homes, simple ownership in this development. It does have an HOA fee of $45, and they do not have any pool or community center or any type of fitness facility. They do have 3 small lakes within the community, and the homes throughout here are just stunning. They also offer 2 different styles of exteriors to these homes. You can choose between traditional or craftsman. You'll find different lot sizes, and this builder will also allow you to truly customize your home with lots of variations and options. Many models to choose from, and if there's something you want them to add or try to accommodate, I'm hearing that they really try to work with you and see what they can do. With this development, you do get closing cost assistance if you use their preferred lender, as I mentioned earlier. But in this case, if you do use their lender, not only do you get that closing cost assistance, but they're also going to throw in an upgraded appliance package for you as well that includes a refrigerator. The prices of these homes range from the mid 400s to the mid 500s. They offer 3, 4, and 5 bedroom homes, and some of the 5 bedroom homes even come with the option to build in a 6 bedroom with as many as 4.5 bathrooms. These homes are going to range from about 2,000 square feet to almost 3,200 square feet. Another thing to know is that with new construction, you're going to have to deal with ongoing construction throughout your community until they have finished building out each of those phases. And that can be a nuisance, right? But the flip side is that if you buy on the earlier side of the development, you pay less than those buying into the community as the phases move forward. So you'll always generally get a better deal on the front side of the development. And hey, maybe that helps you deal with the aggravations of living in the midst of a community developing and the construction going on around you. So those prices that I've quoted you right now as our current prices, they could go up at any time as more lots get sold. And while the homes are stunning, you aren't going to have the mature trees that other established neighborhoods have either. But man, oh man, are these homes gorgeous. And did you know that a new home has that same amazing new home smell? Kind of like that new car does when you get it. Oh, just that new car smell. Oh, and the inside of a new home just shines with all of it being brand new. All of the newest trends and looks that you love that you got to choose. I bet that's just an amazing feeling. This really was a fun one to explore for me. I never get tired of getting the chance to go in and tour homes. All right, so there you have it. The good, the bad, the ugly. Well, no, I don't think there's anything ugly about either of these communities today. And quite frankly, new construction is just that. It's brand new, so it's not ugly. But it can also be good to wait a few years and purchase, once the home is 3 or 4 years down the line, because then any issues that, the home had as new construction has kind of already been worked out for you. But I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you've got any questions, if I can help you, if you are looking to buy a new place to call home, or you're looking to list yours and move on. Why don't you give me a call? My team and I would love nothing more than to help you. But you can find all our information down in the comments below this video. And if you haven't already liked and subscribed to our channel, why don't you take a second and do that? We'd love to have you back. Until next time.